Hello, once again, my name is Steve Jaguar, and this is another BeerNative beer review outdoors. Okay, if you're new to the channel, you're probably thinking, does he always do it outdoors? No, I don't do it outdoors. It's just, it was so nice out. I was like, I feel like I've got to do this, I guess. I don't know. Because, like, seriously, like, let me show you. I live in kind of like a farm area, and it's nice out. It's like more than 20 degrees outside. I'll show you. I'll show you what's next to me here. This is that I said I live near a farm. Well, there's a farm. There you go. I hope that refocused, but if it didn't, trust me, there's a farm there. And there's a little bit behind me now. It's just too good not to drink beer outside. Which what that means is I'm probably going to give this a great review, which is not perfect, right? I could probably drink my own urine today and I'd give it a 5 out of 5 on Untapped. So there we go, right? But today we're going to be doing one I haven't done before, or a brewery I haven't done before. Oh Brother Brewing is an Irish brewery. I can't remember where I got this can. It might have been, because I know there was a St. Paddy's Day Beer 52 recently, and I might have got it there, because they give you way more beer than you can like possibly drink in the night they want you to. Well, you could, but you shouldn't. That's it there. Ominous by Oh Brother Brewing. It looks pretty good. It's an IPA. It's got Citra and Ekuanot. So we have some expectations, a bit American, a bit, kind of, was it Equinox is what it used to be. Ekuanot. So do they say anything about it? They don't. All right. We can leave it a mystery. I'll get into Oh Brother in 2 seconds. But for now, let's just bust this open because it's a beautiful day. And I would normally not have these on because I don't kind of like being like I'm wearing a mask on camera, but I really cannot see. It's a choice of what type of thing do I not want to be able to see. But I can actually see the screens and all the stuff that's in front of me better with this on. So you gotta deal with me trying to look cool in my Tom Cruise aviators. And it's already, this has been out of the fridge, I don't know, maybe not even 5 minutes. It's already a little frothy because it's already feeling a bit warm. But it gives us a great chance to smell it. Ominous by Oh Brother Brewing IPA, 6.9%. It's bordering on the double, right? Is there an official line where it becomes a double IPA? I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty of people's unofficial lines. But just curious if any of you experts, like me, experts, know where the line exists in that. So this has gotten a little frothy. Okay. It's really piney. I guess that's the Citra, right? Okay, I'm getting a little bit of, I would say lychee, because there's like a combination of sort of an odd fruitiness and the pine that comes from, maybe that is an Ekuanot characteristic. Wow, that bitter really does linger. Real dry grapefruit. Not a lot of overwhelming tropical. Very almost West Coast. Long, hard bitter. I think you can tell that's 6.9% for sure. It's pretty good. I'm not sure that it's like blowing my mind in weather like this. This probably isn't the beer. I probably would have gone a little bit more fruity, a little bit more session. But frankly, I just checked the fridge and I think this might be the lowest alcohol beer I've got in there, which is, gotta work on that. Gotta work on that. Maybe a little bit too aggressive in the double IPA purchasing camp at the moment. It's good. Fine with these like heavy bitter, you gotta have a second sip and then let the rest of it kind of roll over you. There's a bit of stone fruit pit in there, a little bit of raisin. I don't normally say that, do I? I'm not sure if I've ever said that. Not quite the sweetness of a raisin, but There's that pruniness. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of bran flakes too. Ah, fruit and fiber. There we go. That's it. I've just eaten some fruit and fiber cereal. It is a little bit like that. Very strange, but nice. So piney, fruit and fiber, a bit of lychee, and some sort of latent grapefruit in there. I would say I'd probably give that an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5 if you're in the mood for a real hard bitter. Yeah, pretty cool. Not bad. I like it. But I don't think I'd have a ton of them in weather like this. I'm going to be seeking out something more like a Helles shortly after this. But in the meantime, let's check out who they are. So here's Oh Brother. Very, let's say, modest. Their website is just Independent Irish Craft Beer. Where to find them? So they have a lot of areas that you can buy them in Ireland here. You can see Harbour Bar, Craft Direct for sure. Craft Central, I think one of the recommended. But you can buy them. Well, let's just take a look. I should have a tab I left up here. I just did a search. So there you go. Like I just looked for Over There Ominous, and you can find it, well, Untapped, of course, but Beer 52, Honest Brew, the kind of usuals, but also smaller shops like Beer Zoo and Beer Bay. Like you can get it just about anywhere. It's still an active beer. So if you like to try some Irish beer, you can get it. And it was about £4.50. So not bad, right? That's bordering on like the really good supermarket beers, but it's definitely like it's better. So I'd go if you can find it, get it. That's my recommendation there. All right, let's get back to me. So, oh, that automatically comes up again. Interesting. Let's turn that off. Do subscribe to the channel if you're new. More importantly, if you do subscribe, tell your friends, ring the bell, and all that kind of thing. Because that's the most important thing, is that we all learn about great beer. Okay, I think I'm going to end there, but I'm going to end with my usual. Let me just talk about the art a little bit. I really like this, right? It got my attention. I can't even read what that top thing says. I kind of don't care, though. And a lot of their beers are very similar to that kind of art. So they have a certain style. And let me see if they say who made. Yeah, so, Off the Wall series by Art by Omin. So if you get a can, you can check out the actual artist. So they're kind of committing to that craft beer staple of having really great art in the can, get people's attention, give money back to the community. I really like these guys, and I'm going to try and find a bunch more, and hopefully you'll see more from them on this show. Okay, I am absolutely cooking. I'm nearly blind because the sun is just right there behind the camera. I might even try and sneak in a second review today because the weather is so nice, if this one worked, and I'm going to have to find out in about 2 seconds. But until then, I didn't score. Well, you're probably going to disconnect from this now, but if you're really keen, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 on 4 on art, 3 on packaging for that. And then in terms of accuracy, well, it's not really claiming to be anything more than an IPA, but it is quite a nice one. So I'm going to say 3 on that, 4 on the use of the Ekuanot, which is nice. So 7, 7, and an 8.5 gives me about a 22.5 out of 30. So that's going to be almost a 4. About a 3.6 when I put it onto Untapped. So there I'm going to end it. Bit scattered, bit overheated, but hey, it's a bank holiday Monday in the UK, and I have nothing better to do but drink beer and talk about it. I will see you on the way out. Where's my outro button? Bye.